Yo, what's up? We back. We back. What a week. You can hear it in my voice. Let's get right to it, bro. Follow Hold the Mayo, man. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter, X. Right here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to Hold the Mayo on YouTube, bro, like, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on Twitch. Snow Like John on Twitch. Nola Boy, drop the Discord in the chat. We got the Discord. We got all kinds of shit we talk about in the Discord. It's free. It's a community. And yeah, we always adding shit in there. But yeah, dude, what a weekend. HCM Live presented by Burkhardt. You still got time to get a generator. They'll work with you. They the best in the business, bro. They really are. And as soon as you deal with them, you'll know it. 985-626-7741. Or you can go to burkhartsair.com. Whether you got air conditioning issues, you need a generator, you got some electrical shit going on, Burkhardt can help you out. Also presented by the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, just remember the Compman. Call the Compman 504-838-8883 or www.compman.com. These are real attorneys that are working in the field. No matter where you at in Louisiana, they can help you out. So if you get hurt on the job, remember the Compman. And also presented by Blue Plate Mayo, who's been here for you since 1927, bro. Since 1927. I'm hurting. It has been a week. And yesterday was epic. It was absolutely epic. To be honest with you, UFC 318, like as a whole, like looking at it, how it went down, it was better than I could have ever imagined. You can't just look at this shit for just the card. You know what I'm saying? Just how the card went. This shit was legendary, and they have to come back. Let's get right into it. We're going to talk about a lot, and we're going to start talking about some football too, because we just a few weeks away from football. I want to know, who do you think's going to be the quarterback for the Saints? We about to get in training camp. We about to go through the battle. Let's talk about it. Spread quarters.
Jeff, it's Bryce Boudreaux from Bayou Fighting Championship.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Dude, what a fucking weekend, bro.
I mean, I don't even know where to start, but like I said, bro, it was so fucking legendary. It lived up to what we expected and more, and that's pretty dope, man.
Dude, it started, I mean, I know you didn't go to Power Slap. You went to Fury to go see Sean King, which
2-0.
That is right there, bro. That is our boy right there. Him, Hunter Smith, big shout out Hunter Smith too. That's our local boy in Lake Charles. But bro, Power Slap was insane. Like, I was sitting front row for Power Slap, and Cam Jordan is sitting right there. Whit Weeks is right next to us. Michael Chandler, Paige Van Zandt sitting with us. Like, unbelievable. I talked to Damian Ramos, our LSU field goal kicker, for a little while. And then this dude comes up to me and he's like, tell me who the best quarterback at LSU is other than Garrett Nussmeier. And I'm like, I don't know, Michael Van Buren? And he's like, wrong, Colin Hurley. And I'm like, yeah, Colin's pretty good. He's like, I'm Colin Hurley.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, he was hilarious, bro. And everybody was great. Influencers out the wazoo from all over the world are at Power Slap. And dude, if you can make it to a Power Slap event, it is worth flying across the country to go see. Just the crowd was like crazy. Every slap, the knockout. It's unbelievable, bro.
Yeah,
what a mark.
Every clip I saw of it, it looked fucking electric. I mean, it really did, dude. It looked like something you got to go and see.
Yeah, totally worth it. Totally different from anything you're expecting to see. I mean, whenever they read, because they go like three, like they get like two like practice shots, and then they connect. So it's like the whole crowd counts down. 1, 2, oh! I mean, it was amazing, bro, and just what a weekend. I mean, I saw you at Dustin's tailgate party. The food from Prejean's, Tim Metcalf. Yeah, knocked out of the park with that seafood gumbo. And
that party was fucking fire, dude. Like, straight up, bro. Dude. That party was fire.
It was amazing, bro.
Yeah.
It was amazing, dude. Yeah.
But yeah,
wild night for me on bourbon, but that was it. I couldn't go to the fights. Press pass got revoked, so yeah.
Well, I had my credentials revoked I tried to get UFC credentials literally since 2019, probably 10 times, and I've had them revoked every time. And I finally got in there, bro, just in time, baby. Everything happens for a reason.
Good, yeah, 100%, bro. Well, dude, they have to come back. I mean, this is the number one destination for sports, entertainment. The biggest events in the world come to New Orleans on the regular. Why not UFC? This is a fight state. That's a fight city. Dana White, like, they could have. Somebody laughed at me whenever I said this, but I said straight up, they could have put that event last night in the Superdome, and they would have still filled it up with 50,000 people.
Yeah, I think that eventually. And look, I'm just being realistic here. I think eventually, one day it will get to that. I thought that this was a great start, and we showed out. Like, you know what I'm saying? We showed out. I'm not going to lie to you. I was a little concerned that it maybe wouldn't have sold out the way it was kind of looking the weeks before. But,
yeah,
boy, was I wrong. And really what happened at the end of the day is that people started buying tickets at the last minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people had to have bought tickets at the last minute because when I look at that main card, and I've seen some comments floating around saying, hey, they had a few seats open. I didn't see when it came down to Poirier versus Max Holloway, I didn't see but maybe 4 or 5 seats open, bro. So I don't know what people were looking at, or maybe I wasn't looking up. I don't know, but it looked fucking packed, and I was waiting to see it packed the whole night.
Bro, Carly Jadis opening that motherfucker.
Oh my God, bro. She is lethal, bro. She is lethal, dude. That body to the knee. That knee to the body knockout, amazing, bro.
I've been announcing her since she was an amateur, and bro, we've always known she's a monster, bro.
Oh,
it was only a match. She got that shot to UFC. She lost her first chance, on Contender Series, but bro, she turned it around, and she is going to become the next big star out of Lafayette.
I agree, bro.
And bro, she's a killer, bro. Incredible, awesome stuff, man. Hey, August 9th. I don't know if you're busy or not, but we got Bayou Brawling on the West Bank. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Tough man competition. We got all kinds of crazy dudes from all over the state coming to fight on this thing, and it's going to be wild.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll come check it out. I mean, I try to go to as many of them things as I can. As long as I'm free, I'm there.
Fun shit, bro. Well, yeah, I'm going to let you get to the show on the River Parish Trash Line. Good talking to you, bro. What a weekend, bro.
All right, my brother. Take care, man. Good hearing from you.
Later, dude. Yes.
Dude, legendary week, man. And I've always thought UFC was the best. But to see it behind the scenes, how they do everything, bro, I love it more than ever. And I'm fucking obsessed with it. But I love it even more now. It is top notch. Dana White is a fucking king, dude. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, it's Canadian Cohen.
Canadian Cohen, what's up, bro?
Not much, man. Last night was historical. That's everything I want out of a UFC event.
Yeah, no, it was transcendent. It really was. It was absolutely iconic. The prelims were bangers, and I had a feeling a lot of people were talking about the card, not being stacked up. I knew them prelims were gonna be bangers, bro, and they were.
Oh, yo, the early prelims, that was five things, 5 finishes. That was 5, it was incredible.
Yeah, no, it was
just fucking beautiful.
They gotta come back, and they asked Dana White in the press conference after. They were like, "Hey, could this be like something more regular?" Because it had been a decade since they had been here. And he said that, he's gonna definitely figure something out to where they can come here more often.
Yeah, I've only been to New Orleans once, but I can say just off of watching sporting events there, it has got to be easily one of the best cities to host major sporting events.
The pop when Poirier knocked Max Holloway down and went for the ghillie, that pop. I mean, go watch the clip on social media. It is electrifying. It's electrifying to watch the clip. Imagine being in that. Shit was fucking crazy.
Oh, me and my dad hopped out of our chairs when that happened. We were screaming. That was insane. That was insane, bro.
Yeah, it's just they I've always said it, man. Look, I know we all love football, and trust me, I'm right there, right? Dude, the show that UFC puts on, I had to see it with my own eyes, and I saw it, and it's spiritual, bro.
That's easily my number one like bucket list sporting event to go to is a UFC event. They just look like so much fun.
Yeah, no, it was great, man. What's up, bro? What you been up to, dude?
Not much, man. You know, I'm done. I've done my first year of high school, so that's cool.
Fucking right, dude. Good for you, man. That's what's up. You and Nola Boy gotta get together one day, bro. Y'all both basically the same fucking person.
Yeah,
one's in Canada.
Seriously, but the only problem I had with last night's fight is, bro, I know you were there, so I don't know if you saw this, but it's such a beautiful moment. He's coming out of the octagon. You know, he's giving everyone handshakes. And out of anyone that could be there that he's giving handshakes, Blake fucking Groupie is there. And, dude, it pissed me the hell off because I have a serious problem with Blake Groupie. Because, bro, yo, even when I've been to Saints games, yo, the motherfucker wouldn't even look at me. I hate Blake Groupie. And this motherfucker's right there. He's getting dabbed up instead of Cam Jordan, which I just think is crazy, bro. It pissed me off.
Damn, bro, I didn't know you didn't like Groupie like that. I see Groupie everywhere.
Bro, I don't fucking like him. I don't like how he's so tiny, bro. It's just, he pisses me off.
Damn, dog. I wasn't expecting to hear that. Yeah, no, Groupie's cool, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He be all around the city and shit. Damn, son.
I see him at places and stuff, but bro, I just don't like him, bro. I just don't like him.
All right, well, I'll let him know, bro. I'll let him know. I'm sure he's gonna be pissed to hear that a 15-year-old doesn't like him, bro.
Bro, I just don't fucking like him, dude.
All right. Well, look, Colin, let's hear from you during the season about Blake Group. Let's see what he could do for the Saints. I want to hear your opinion then, but appreciate the call, my brother.
Yeah, like always, man. Who that?
All right, who that? Damn, that boy put a knife in Groupie's back just now, bro. That was out of nowhere, like an RKO, bro. That was fucking crazy. Groupie versus Cohen, 2025, bro. Groupie catching strays, bro. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Dev? How we doing, bro?
Doing fantastic, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, I bet. I'm doing all right, man. I'm gonna take that Tommy White shit over there for you. Shout out to Gordon. The girl over there is pretty good, so I'm gonna take that shit over there for you, bro. And look, real quick, I used to work at ESPN Radio in Jackson, so I can do a lot of shit. But anyway, getting off that real quick, because I wasn't that much into UFC, but I think I'm kind of got my attention, and that was one of my blind spots. Like the last fight I watched was Khabib versus McGregor way back in the day.
Okay,
because my teammate was from where Khabib is from, so went to Buffalo Wild Wings. But
your teammate was from Dagestan?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I played a sport in college where I was the only American, so all my teammates from different places. But yeah, he was really pumped about that. But I guess my question is like, how do you even? I don't know how to be a fan of this shit.
What do you mean? So you got to start.
Individual.
Well, you got to. I mean, look, you got to take it one Saturday at a time. I've been watching UFC every Saturday, dude, for like 15 years. All right, so I've missed funerals, staying home on Saturday, watching this shit, bro. You got to take it. You got to take it one Saturday at a time. You know, there's a lot of fighters, bro. There's a lot of people to learn about, but that's what's cool. Like you said, man, like these people are all over the world too. You know what I'm saying? They got dudes from Dagestan, they got dudes from Poland, they got dudes from Brazil. I mean, one of my favorite dudes the entire week to be around and interview and talk to was Paulo Costa from Brazil. Funniest fucking guy you'll ever meet, dude. He's hilarious. And I knew it. I knew just from being around him that week, I was like, bro, I'm betting on this guy. This guy's fucking funny, and there's just no way he's not going to win. And sure enough, he beat a guy that a lot of people thought he had no business beating. So shout out to Paulo Costa, bro. That's my fucking dog, bro.
Fact. Bro, one question on that. Who was that dude you interviewed who was like asking people to go take care of his cows in Texas or whatever?
That's Kevin Holland, and that's another one. That's one of the most entertaining dudes.
Fuck with him. He was cool.
Now he wound up losing his fight. He had a moment there where he could have beat D-Rod, and I think Kevin Holland just kind of ran out of gas. He let D-Rod take him down. But anyway, yeah, Kevin Holland was actually training this past week in Shell Beach, where, I'm from St. Bernard Parish. Shell Beach is down the road. He was training in Shell Beach, dude. Like, just like catching some piece out there, doing some, what all his like drills and shit out there. I mean, it was super dope to hear that.
Nice, bro. One more thing on the UFC, because I do want to hit on the Saints a little bit. Shout out to that girl. She was like the first UFC fighter to like get knocked out by, it was like knee or something, by knee in like 2 different methods or something like that.
No, so Carly Judas knocked out her opponent with a knee to the gut. She shut the liver down, and Carly
What was
Judas.
the stat though? What was the stat?
I don't know. I was in the arena. I wasn't watching it on TV.
Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. But there was something like it was the first UFC woman that like had gotten knocked out, like 2 knockouts by a knee, but like different ways or something. I don't know.
Yeah. She's had 2 fire ass knockouts the last 2 fights. Yeah, she's gonna be really good.
I mean, she's a fuck. I wouldn't fight that bitch. Damn, she's a dog.
No, she'd fuck you up, bro, for sure.
Yeah, she fucking would. Bro, I didn't think you were going live. I was listening to the old Panthers one the other day.
I was this close to not going live tonight because, dude, I've been at it for the last 6 days. Yeah, I bet you were working your ass off this week.
Just
mentally, I just almost didn't do it. But you know what, bro? Fuck that, man. I'm looking at this right now, right? Just 180 people that devote their time to watching this show every Sunday at 8 p.m. I don't want to let 180 people down. Like, I can't even sleep with that.
We fucking appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, well, I appreciate
we are fucking locked in. But real quick, on the Saints, with this, people talking about they think Rattler's going to start. Dude, I think it's going to be based on what happens at training camp, bro. Like, the thing is, we just guaranteed show. So that kind of makes me feel like he's got the little bit of, like, the favor, because you guarantee somebody second round, bunch of money. Like, you're going to kind of want him to work out, especially as a GM coach, if that's really Moore's guy. I think he's got the edge, but I really think it's going to come down to how they look in training camp. And to me, I think it's going to be rotational. For real. I think it's going to be a little rotational with both of them. One of them looks bad.
I think people, just because you know how it is, after every football season, you got that gap of time where no football is being played. And I think people have automatically crowned Tyler Shuck the quarterback without training camp even happening. Thank God training camp's about to happen. So we about to actually see what we kind of forgot about, which is a quarterback battle. We forgot that's happening. There is a quarterback competition happening. So no quarterback will be decided until after that, right? I got to be honest with you. The way that I hear people talking, more is being said about Spencer Rattler potentially coming out as the starter than ever. Like, I remember a few months ago, dude, people were telling me 0% chance that he beats Tyler Shuck out. Now I'm starting to see people like kind of slotted it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of slide the narrative in there.
I mean,
and I'm
he's
like,
got the experience.
Yeah, so let's I've never been so excited for a training camp.
I know, I am too. I'm going Sunday, so whatever the first Sunday it is, I think it's this weekend, but I'm gonna be in there. Real quick before I clear up the lines for you. The injury bug shit is just continuing, bro. You saw.
Oh my God, the Pels? The Pels?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
bro.
He's praying up for this motherfucker, and now he's getting hand surgery, bro. I can't with Osner.
I can't, dude. I fucking can't with how they just slot in this news like that. They like, and my favorite part about the announcement, with Derek Queen, will be reevaluated in 12 weeks. That's when you know. When they say that right there. When they say will be reevaluated in 12 weeks, motherfucker, you better go to bed because it's over.
Dude, it's sick, bro. Why us? Why us?
I don't know. I acted like I didn't even see that. I saw that briefly in the midst of all this shit going on this week. I saw that briefly, and I literally just turned my phone down and put it, like I didn't want to look at the screen, dude. So
I blacked out for a second, dude. I blacked out. And then your boy Fears got ejected out of the game, too.
I can't. I mean, I'm not even talking about the Pelicans tonight. I can't.
It's just a dumpster fire. Look, I'm going to clear up here, bro. Who that? Go Tigers. One last question. What do you think about them picking Sellers over Nussmeier's preseason first team?
Well, Sellers is really good. Sellers is really good, dude. He's like the best dude I saw at the Man in passing academy. But I mean, Nuss is really good too. Again, let's just see the football get played. But yeah, I mean, Sellers is fucking. He's really good, dude.
I know. Your boy Matt Moscona wasn't happy with that shit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
I get it.
Yeah, we'll see how. Who at the end of the day, who cares? Let's see how it turns out this year. All right, I gotta go.
Facts. Who that? Let's go, brother.
Yeah, you just hate to see it. Look, guys, real quick on the Pelican shit. You fucking hate to see it. You hate to see it. Whether you think it's too bad, too good, whatever. Dude, we have been drained of this. Come on, bro.
Yo.
Spread quarters, River Parish trash line.
What's going on, dude? It's Cool on Cam, man.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Dude, first thing, dude, I want to give you some props, man. You did great this week with the media stuff, man. You really did.
Thank you, man.
Dream come true. It was cool watching all your stuff. The best way I can describe like how I, was watching you interview those guys was your questions were very thoughtful, Yeah,
it was a huge opportunity for me. It was something that made me kind of like nervous for the weeks leading up to it. So I was very much writing in my notebook a lot. I was very, you know what I'm saying? It was a chance for me to work on this craft. And it was also a big chance for me to like remind a lot of people what like HTM started as this. This is how I started right here in this corner, right here, talking sports, talking about pop culture, whatever's going on. But this is where I started, right here. And sometimes, because I have the other avenue of the RB&R Day thing too, people are very forgetful. And I will not let people forget what I am passionate about. And I thought that this was a big week for me to kind of remind people.
Well, you did a fucking kick-ass job of doing that.
Thank you, brother.
Well, I mean, talking about the fight, man, I mean, I hate seeing him go out. Like, I thought it was a good fight. I just, watching him lose, man, it was like a Saints home playoff loss, dude. It was just,
it was.
It just stings. It's like,
I'll put it to you like this. All right, let's just be honest here. It was a good fight. I don't think it was I'm thinking it's going to be fight of the year going into this because you have zero reason to not believe that Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway are not going to give you that type of fight every time they step in the octagon. They the most consistent dudes ever in stepping in the octagon and putting on the best show, right?
Right.
But we got to remember here, this is kind of why Dustin knew that this was this was the last dance. Man, shit can't last forever. Good times don't last forever, bro. And I thought that just the symbolism of his career and everything he's been through, and look, him being the pioneer to bring it back to Louisiana, to bring it to New Orleans, to put on this huge electrifying show, you got to be thankful to Dustin Poirier for that. He made that happen. You got to be thankful to Dana White too. He made it happen as well. It's just like this was like a once in a lifetime type experience, and I really felt that. I didn't really think anything sucked that night at all. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't think so either. I didn't think so. I thought at least Dana saw how the crowd was in New Orleans, where he's going to want to bring that shit back in the next 5 years. We hope.
And I don't think necessarily it will require you having a star as big as Dustin Poirier. Because first of all, who is ever going to be as big as Dustin Poirier, like star-wise, in the upcoming years? I don't know, right? But I don't think it's even going to require that. I think that New Orleans is a good place to just bring UFC. I think that the fighters, just from being around them and stuff, they loved it. They loved being in New Orleans. They stayed on Bourbon Street, they stayed on Bourbon Street, bro. They really were in the middle of that shit, bro, and they embraced it. And it was just, they gonna be back for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about real quick, if that's cool, man. Dude, guess who I saw playing baseball this weekend?
Who's that?
Trey Morgan.
Oh, really?
Dude,
So I live up in Charlotte, and the AAA team up here was playing the Durham Bulls, and he plays for Durham Bulls. When I saw his name, I was like, "Holy shit, dude!"
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about him, but
Oh, he's definitely been grinding. He's definitely a really good baseball player.
Oh, dude! I mean, it was cool seeing him. Seeing him because I had never seen him. I'd never gone to a LSU game when he was there, unfortunately. But it was just cool as shit seeing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think we'll see. I think we'll definitely see him. He's going to be in the MLB for a while. I think he's good enough to be there. So, who's he playing for right now?
Durham Bulls.
Okay. Yeah, I think in a matter of time he'll be up there in the MLB because he's persistent.
I think so, too.
He's persistent. He's a really good baseball player.
Yeah. Well, here I'll let you go, man. It was good talking to you. Who dat?
All right, man. Who dat? Yeah, give me a call 504-265-0025. Let me know, man, if you went to UFC. What was your experience? I got the poll up. Do you think it was a success? UFC 318 was a success. 89% people saying yeah, 11% saying no. You'll never have 100% on anything, but I got to consider it a success, bro. The entire week too, man. It was really like I don't know. It was just fun to be around. Spread quarters.
What's up, dog?
Yo.
Hey, J-Rod here, hanging out with Milk Hunter.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Hey, look, we hanging out for Jay Quillen's birthday tonight. It took 1,000 calls to meet you.
All right, well, what you got, motherfucker?
Hey, how about them Saints, bro? Go fuck yourself.
Come on, bro. You got to be ready. How about them Saints? They ain't fucking played no football. What do you mean? They ain't played no football, bro. What are you talking about? Spread quarters.
Yo, Dad, what's up?
Yo, what's happening?
Oh, not much, bro. Man, they had them fights of bangers, bro.
Yeah, dude, the prelims was super fire, man. And then the main card, it was you had a couple fights that maybe weren't the greatest, but they still were good,
Oh yeah, I mean, like you said, over a decade since they've been here, but man, I was chilling at the house watching the early prelims and the regular prelims before we went to Lost 18, and I'm like, man, that chick from Lafayette come out and she put on a clinic.
Yeah, I had it by KO too, bro. I was so happy. And that was another cool thing about being there was like my whole section, we were all betting. We were all talking about who we taking. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was, you don't get that really at a football game. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah.
Everybody's like, hey, who you taking next? What are you taking them by? It was, dude, the whole, like every time I looked at people there, all I could think about is like, this is my crowd, bro. This is like people that are relatable. It's just a really relatable crowd.
Oh, no doubt. That's the thing about fighting, bro. Like when you get so like involved with like a fighter and just like the whole atmosphere with it. Cause like, man, deep down, we all that, Like,
yeah. And I've always look, I'll be the first to tell you, I've always loved watching combat sports, even since I was a kid, even going back to boxing, go back to the old days, man, all the guys they had in boxing back then. I was a big fan of James Toney back in the day. Like, like we've had,
monster. Yeah,
dude, like we've seen so many different guys and like, I don't know, man, it's just always been captivating to me.
Oh, no doubt. But Sean went out there, did his thing.
Dude, the Ilario Center was lit. By the way, shout out to the Ilario Center and shout out to everybody that was at that. Anybody that was at Fury that night, dude, I walked in that bitch, bro. Nothing but love from the second I walked in.
Oh, yeah. Bro, I know you from Chalmette. You know a place in Araby called Norman's Gym?
Yeah, Norman's Gym. Dude, my buddy Jeremy Foss, before Hurricane Katrina, was undefeated out of Norman's Gym. Norman's Gym is legendary.
Bro, I fought one time in Norman's Gym.
Yeah,
that place was fucking electric, bro.
Hey, they had some dudes come out of Norman's Gym, bro.
Bro, I fought a dude in there one night. He was from like Mississippi.
Yeah.
And we in there, and I'm like getting in the ring, looking around, and I'm like, bro, they got fucking wall to wall packed. Everybody in there is wasted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is fucking lit.
Yeah, that's a classic. I was not expecting to hear about Norman's on my show tonight. That's a classic place, bro. Classic.
But nah, bro, Sean did his thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It sucked to see Dustin come up short like that, man. But he ain't got nothing to prove, though. Man.
Nothing to prove.
Hard out his whole career, you know.
No, Dustin hasn't. To be honest with you, bro, Dustin hasn't had nothing to prove like for a couple of years now. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. No. He's. I mean, look at Dustin Poirier's. Here, I'm gonna pull it up right now. Look at Dustin Poirier's last 15 opponents. You ready for this? This is his last. I'm sorry, yeah, last 14 or 15. All right, Jim Miller, Pettis, Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, Khabib, Dan Hooker, Charles Oliveira, McGregor, Mike Chandler, Gaethje, Benoit Saint Denis, Islam Makhachev, Max Holloway. I don't know how many that was, but dude, who in the world has ever fought that consistent of top-notch competition in their UFC career? People say, you know, people always like, yeah, Khabib's the GOAT. Khabib never fought all them dudes like that.
No, and that's the thing, bro. Like, I was listening to something with Roy Jones the other day, since you brought up James Toney. And, like, he's beefing with Floyd right now. And he was like, man, Floyd's good, but he ain't no GOAT. And they're like, man, what you talking about? And he said, who did Floyd fight that was ever on his level when they fought him? Nobody.
I still love Floyd. I got to be honest.
Oh, I mean, I do too. I mean, he's a monster. I'm just saying
yeah, well, some dudes get away with like, all right, let's just call it like this. Some dudes are picky at who they fight. Dustin Poirier, he ain't one of them dudes. He ain't one of them dudes, bro. He fight the best dudes every single time. I mean, that's, bro, like all them people I just named, that's going back to like 2017. You know, this guy has fought for years. Just in those 8 years, he's just fought the best. And just those 8 years, before we talk about, I mean, he's been fighting since in UFC since what, 2011? So, I mean, this dude has fought everybody, bro.
But that's why everybody loves Dustin.
Yep. That's why right there, bro.
I mean, he puts his heart out in the cage every time, and people like that, man. I mean, that's what makes people the people's champ, and that's what he is.
I think he's the Drew Brees of the UFC. I think there's so many like comparable traits to him and Drew Brees. It's actually,
bro, you just hit the nail right on the head.
I mean, look at the different avenues. I mean, whether you're talking about the preparation, the high level of play, or you know, performance in this case, the charity, you know, the underdog mentality. You know, how you represent Louisiana. I mean, this guy is the Drew Brees of UFC.
No, without a doubt. But look, bro, one last thing before I clear up the line. I'm glad Dana did bring it back, though, so Sean can go up there in a few years and put on for the city again, because me and Sean have been saying this for years, that we taking it over. He's taking it over in MMA and about to take it over in boxing in the ring, bro.
I saw Sean King fight. This is probably almost 2 years ago. I saw him fight for the first time almost 2 years ago. I saw all I needed to see in 30 seconds.
I've been seeing that dude fight since he was 13, and I'm like, man, this dude's a monster.
Dude, if you don't think that motherfucker's going to the UFC, bro, you just don't know. You know, it's incredible. But all right, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Take care.
Who that?
We that, baby. How we feeling about the Saints quarterback situation? Who do you think the Saints are going to start at quarterback? Who's going to win the battle in training camp? How did you love UFC this week? We talking about that. I even threw in some other shit too, because I know I tweeted out early. I tweeted out my top 10. I know this is really switching the page. I did my top 10 animated Disney movies on Twitter this week. I tweeted it out. I guess I'll share that top 10 after this call. Spread quarters.
What's up, baby? It's Melfana.
Melfana, what's happening?
Nothing much, my boy.
Your boy just called in. He was stage fright, bro. You got to get your people together.
Man, that's J-Rod neighbor. He off himself.
He did what?
He's 5 seats to the wind, brother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, God bless him.
Yeah. To the Father, to the Son, to the Holy Spirit type thing.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Milf Hunter?
Hey, brother. What do you think about that main fight? I mean, look, Brendan Allen and your boy got the best fight of the night.
Hey, right. And not to cut you off, my bad, bro. But before I even walked out the arena, I told my boy Jay Saint, I said, dude, Brendan Allen and Vittori's got to be fighting tonight. It's got to be.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. I think you could have maybe gave it to Holland and D-Rod, but I mean, come on, man. I'm just being honest here, bro. And then look at what. Let's talk about Brendan Allen for a second. Brendan Allen versus Vettori. That was
animal.
That was real beef. First of all, Brendan Allen is from Covington. He went to Covington High. He's 45 minutes away. Okay, he really lives down here. He really embraces the state, just like Dustin Poirier, just like Carly Judas. The same. He was put on the prelims. Brendan Allen is better than a prelim fighter. That rivalry between him and Vettori in itself should have been on the main card. Brendan Allen didn't complain. He was very humble about it. It is what it is. I'm happy to be here. Goes out there, writes his own story, beats looks great against Vettori, puts on a post-fight interview that gave me chills. I'm getting chills right now just thinking about it. When's fight of the night? That's how you fucking overcome adversity, bro. Shout out to Brendan Allen.
I mean, what's next for him?
Dude, I mean, Brendan Allen's always been in the picture. The last few years, Brendan Allen's been in the picture. I mean, he's beat guys like Kevin Holland. He's beat Paul Craig, you know? He's a really good fighter. I mean, his stand-up looked so good last night. It really did. And I mean, that's something that's been looking good as his fights, but I mean, it looked so good last night. So I mean,
did look great,
expect him to fight, a very notable, I'm not saying his next fight will be a title fight or anything like that. I'm saying expect him to fight a notable guy for sure.
Hell yeah. All right, brother, I'll clear up the line for you.
All right, my man. Appreciate the call, dude.
All right, Mayo. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Yeah, they were playing notable music. The music was great in the arena. You know, when we go to them Saints games, bro, they be fucking that music up, bro. They had great music in the arena. All the stars were there. That's another thing I love about UFC, bro. The stars be showing up.
The music was great.
Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo.
Yo.
It's Nola Boy, bro.
Yo, what up, Nola Boy?
Hey. Dude, those fights were awesome, bro.
Yeah, you liked it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, bro. It was electric, bro.
Dude, that Brendan Allen fight was awesome.
Yeah. No, he showed out, man. He absolutely represented, man. Very, 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 very happy for him. Seriously.
Oh, yeah. And I wish Dustin Poirier would have won. But,
he still won. He still won in the long run.
Yeah. Oh, no, it definitely did.
Yeah, he still won. I mean, it's still just a tremendous success. I mean, all the emotions, all the support, all the love for Dustin Poirier the whole week. I mean, he won, dude. That's a week he'll probably never forget as long as he lives.
Yeah.
You got the stream on in the background, Nola Boy?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I mean, dude, what's Cohen's problem with Blake Groupie, bro?
Yeah, Blake Groupie was all around the UFC stuff. I saw Blake Groupie a couple times this past week. I see Blake Groupie everywhere, bro. He be around the city at all the shit. You know what I'm saying? He likes to do that, bro. He likes to roam. I don't know what the beef is between him and Cohen, but I mean, I'd like to see him in the octagon. Cohen versus Blake Groupie. That'd be a good matchup.
I know 1v1 him. Come on, I have my money on Cohen.
You and Cohen friends? Have y'all ever talked or not?
No, I've never met him nor never talked to him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm down to.
Yeah, Nola Boy, give me your top 5 Disney animated movies.
man. All right.
Take your time.
Well, number one. I mean, Cars. What?
Cars?
Cars. Number 2, Toy Story. Number 3 is Princess and the Frog. 4 is what could be 4? Oh, Toy Story 2, and then 5 is Cars 3 because Cars 2 sucked.
Bro, how you put Cars 3? First of all, Cars shouldn't be in your top 5. Where the fuck is Lion King? Well, what happened? You didn't watch Lion King yet?
No, I did. It's just sad at the end.
It's legendary. What about Bugs?
You're right, it is legendary.
What about Bugs Life? What about Finding Nemo? You didn't watch Finding? You don't like Crush the Turtle and Bruce the Shark?
I love Crush the Turtle.
So what happened there? How did Cars get in there twice?
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
I don't know.
Cars twice? That Rascal Flatts shit? Come on, man.
Hey, all right, bro. Fine. All right, I'll put Finding Nemo at 5.
All right, appreciate it, bro. All right, Noah boy. Well, you didn't have to change your top 5. I just was telling you what I thought.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
All right, Noah boy. Well, look, appreciate the call as always. Who you think's gonna be the Saints starting quarterback come week 1?
I'd say Tyler Sharp.
Okay, because of the oysters.
No, I'd say I've watched some of the highlights from the like the training and all that from the camp. So and it looked pretty good so far.
All right, Noah boy. Well, look, appreciate the call, dude.
Yeah, brother.
All right, brother. Take care. Shout out Nola boy. He's the moderator in the chat, but I had to check him on that Disney top 5. That was fucking horrible, bro. You got to tell him young. You got to tell them young, bro. You got to let them know young so they know when they get older. That was a horrible Disney movie, top 5. Spread Quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Hey, what up, Mayo?
Yo, what's happening?
Shit, dude. I'm fucking chilling, grilling after the fucking fights last night. Talk about Carly Judy's.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. Used to rent from one of the Judy's. It owns Judy's Inn out of Lafayette.
Did she get a bonus by any chance? She definitely kind of should have.
No idea, bro.
Yeah, she should have, dude. That was, she fucked that chick up, bro. She really did.
Oh yeah, nah, she's fucking. I literally tuned in 30 minutes prior to, or sorry, not 30 minutes prior, 30 seconds prior to her getting that liver knockout because I didn't realize the prelims had started already.
Yeah,
but that bitch fucking went down.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, dude, she couldn't take another. I knew it too, because she was working that body. She was working that body, bro, and I knew she couldn't take another one, bro. And she hit her with that knee. That was fucking nasty.
Yeah, no, that shit was wild. And shout out to your questioner, who was it, Brendan Allen, that shouted you out for getting that fucking red beans and rice too.
Yeah, Brendan's a cool dude, bro. He's came on my podcast. He's a cool dude, man. He really is. And he deserved that moment, bro. He had been on a 2-fight losing streak. I'm sure like mentally that, it takes a toll on you. And for him to be able to do that in front of all his people, again, it gives me chills, bro. He really, like, if I could give it a grade, A+.
Yeah, no, 100%. That dude fucking, the prelims, I don't know what it was, but the prelims for this fight, just outstanding compared to the fucking, to the main card.
Yeah, looking at it right now, by the way, the second fight, the McVeigh versus Ferreira, that was one of the underdogs I did pick. I did pick Jackson McVeigh, and, he wound up getting his arm, he got into an arm bar, but he was one of them wild cards the way he was undefeated. He ain't faced that many, top-notch opponents, so you really didn't know what to really expect. But anyway, he wound up getting into an arm bar. The Ryan Spann fight, I knew he was gonna knock out Brisky I knew he was gonna finish Brisky in the first round. So I picked him to finish in the first round. Jimmy Crute looked good. All these finishes, man. Dulatov, it was maybe guys that you hadn't seen fight before, maybe just a couple times, but they were all finishes.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, no. I mean, so I used to work at the AT&T Stadium, and I actually saw the fight for Jake Paul and Tyson. And I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on fucking Mike Tyson because he's a bigger name than fucking Jake Paul.
Yeah.
But I was there. That fight was horse shit. The fight before that, the two females, they went all fucking out.
Oh yeah, they just had fucking Amanda. They just fought again on Netflix, bro. They just fought last week on Netflix. It was an all women's card at Serrano. But anyway, yeah, dude, I remember that fight. That shit was legendary for sure.
I just wanted to say one last thing. Fucking love your show. And second off, I don't know if you saw Theo Vaughn, but he looked like a proud mom from the fucking 1980s. Love Theo Vaughn, by the way. He looked like a proud mom from the 1980s, 1990s. Only thing he was missing was a big tits and a fucking big ass.
Yeah, I fucking love Theo too, bro. He was, dude, I'm telling you, there's the clip of when Dustin knocked Max down and went for the ghillie, which is so classic Dustin Poirier, and you see Theo Vaughn just like hop out the seat in the clip, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. It was just, I was just happy to be in that bitch, bro, because it was just one of them things, man. You could tell, man, it's gonna be etched in history, bro.
Look, I'm originally from, I'm a Fontenot from Louisiana, and I live in Dallas now. Unfortunately, shit sucks. But all love to Louisiana like a motherfucker. I miss it like crazy, and you can tell just by looking at all these people that are from Louisiana, even looking at you tonight, watching you talk, how much the culture is just there, and how much you fucking love it. Not just you, but everybody. Dustin Poirier, Theo Vaughn, Brendan Allen, Carly Judy, all of them.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. I thought and dude, as I was looking around the arena last night, dude, everybody was just, dude, I don't know, man. It's like I knew everybody there. It was like everybody was just so relatable, bro. It was just like, it was just the best crowd, man. And I might be biased because I love UFC, so I can talk to anybody that can talk about UFC and that feels the same about it as I do. But man, it was I just felt like it was my people in there, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. And man, I wish I could fucking go back and fucking just ball out, but my wife wants to fucking stay here in Dallas. I don't fucking understand why.
It's all nothing but. Hey, everything happens for a reason, man. Steer clear of them Cowgirls fans, though. It's just the main thing.
Oh, dude. I used to, like I said, I used to work at AT&T Stadium, bro.
Yeah,
worked there for a year and a half, and it was fucking. I actually, no shit. During the Saints game that last year, I was sitting there watching it, and I just felt like I was home.
Yeah, no, it just remind, because it's gonna happen again this year. They're gonna start saying that the Cowgirls are going to the Super Bowl, all that stuff. Just let them know quick that, hey guys, we've done this the last 30 fucking years. It's not happening.
Oh, brother, I don't work there no more.
Okay, I was just making sure. All right.
Cool. Nah.
Good for you, man.
Appreciate it, brother.
All right, dude. Take care.
Yeah. Love the show. Bye-bye.
Thank you, man. Let's go. Disney top 10 animated movies. I give you my top 10 right now. Toy Story is number 1 for me. Finding Nemo is number 2 for me. Number 3 is gonna be Monsters Inc. Nobody mentioned Monsters Inc. Number 3 is Monsters Inc. for me. 4 is Coco. 4 is Coco. Coco, that motherfucker made me cry. That movie is legendary. 5, Lion King. 6, Bugs Life. 7, and then this may be a debate. I gotta go Pocahontas. 8. If I could switch 7 and 8, I would, because I got Emperor's New Groove at 8. I got Jungle Book at 9, and I'm going to close it out. Number 10, Lilo and Stitch. I know what people are thinking, Princess and the Frog. I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Never saw it. Maybe I was a little too old by then. I don't know. Never saw it. I'll check it out. I know. I get it. It's in New Orleans. Never saw the motherfucker. Spread quarters.
Mayo, it's Gumbo Gary.
Gumbo Gary, what's up, bro?
I just want to say, I don't think people understand just how much of a success UFC 318 was.
Yeah, man.
That was a huge success for the city, man, for the state. You know what I mean? That was a good card, man. Whether you want to say it wasn't, it was. You know what I'm saying, brother? And hey, it may not have gone our way in the grand finale, but you know what? Dustin Poirier, the Drew Brees of UFC, perfect analogy, the people's champ. He had nothing to prove, as you said. That man is the people's champ. Okay, and I can't wait to see what he does next.
Yeah, I asked him that actually, and he said that he wants to be on TV. He wants to stay with, doing stuff with the UFC, hopefully be on ESPN, doing like some analyst type commentary type shit. And he definitely deserves that opportunity. Just like our guy, Drew Brees, deserves that opportunity on TV to talk about football. Because who's going to talk about football better than Drew Brees? Who's going to talk about fighting better than Dustin Poirier? I mean, these guys have done it at the highest level, and they've done it so consistently, so well. These are the guys that you want on TV talking about the sports, man. I'm glad they're giving Drew Brees another shot. I think he's doing the Christmas game. I want to say on NBC.
I swear I just saw on a list they had Drew Brees like the 16th of all time. Like greatest player. 16th?
Wait, what?
Oh, man.
These guys will hate on Drew Brees until he's dead. They love that shit.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are these people talking about?
Bro,
I don't even know anymore, man.
Bro, they will every time they bring out a list where it's top 10, top this, top that, they are fucking loving that they can drop Drew every single time. But the facts are the facts. That's them. Let
the numbers speak for themselves.
The numbers speak for themselves. The football speaks for itself. Drew Brees is top 5 quarterbacks of all time. Period. And nobody has surpassed him to make him drop any further. I'm sorry, bro. Like, they can shove any list they got fresh up their fucking asshole, dude. Seriously.
I agree. Hey, so, I don't think I ever told you this, but I live in Oahu for work. Like, I live in Max's Island,
Oh, really?
I'm out. Yeah. I live out here for work. I got another year and some change. But, hey, I'll tell you what, man. I go out to the bar, and I'm wearing my Cam Jordan jersey, man, and as fate would have it, I didn't even know until we were talking. I'm sitting right next to this guy, and him and I are both from Lafayette, man, and we're getting drunk and jiggy, boy. We were spreading that culture, you know what I'm saying, Mayo?
Yeah. What you mean y'all were getting jiggy?
Brother, we were playing bomb music at booth. We were playing all that type of shit. We were getting crazy with it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a move for anything, bro. Once our boy Brendan Allen won, ooh. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm from Louisiana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Mayo?
Yeah, he had the mix, man. He had the mix. He did put like 5 Louisiana songs into his walkout, bro. It was fire.
Yeah. No, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. Like I said, hey, look, I don't know if Dustin Poirier is ever going to hear this, but if he does, bro, Dustin, we love you, bro. Not just Gumbo Gary, not just the whole DeMayo podcast, the whole fucking state loves Dustin Poirier, bro. That's a fucking legend and a half right there, you know?
Big facts, bro. Super legend of the game, bro.
Hey, real quick, one more quick question, brother. Hey, freaking, what do you think our next jersey on Tuesday is going to be?
Wait, say it again?
What do you think the color pattern? Because we got the jersey dropping on Tuesday.
I think they're probably going to bring the golds back, which I think the last time they wore the golds, I was at that game. It was against the Vikings, and it's the game where Dante Culpepper went for 2. They had like 4 seconds on the they had 1 second on the clock or something. And he went for 2, and then he snapped the ball, fumbled it, picked it back up, and still got into the end zone straight up the middle. And the Saints lost by 1 point. So that was a classic Saints moment that I can't forget. And they were wearing the gold jerseys.
Well, I'll tell you this real quick, man. I've gotten to talk to Max Holloway here on the island once before, and I got to give credit where credit's due. The man's a class act.
Oh, he's fucking amazing to talk to. He really is.
Dude, I really like that he gave Dustin Poirier the spotlight he deserved, for the retirement fight and all that, the post-fight interview. Big shout-out to Max Holloway, man. The man's a genius. He's a fucking legend, too.
Absolutely, bro. I agree, man.
But yeah, brother, freaking, I'll be talking to you next week, or maybe, who knows. But either way, hey, who that, baby? Fuck the Falcons.
Who that? Fuck him. Take a few more calls. Sprite quarters.
Hello?
You got to turn your background down. My bad. Yo, appreciate the super chats. Oh, I see you, Isha. Yeah. Love it. That's my dog in there, bro. I'm going to go on his show later this week. We're going to talk about what went down with UFC in New Orleans. He's talking about Carly Judas. Dude, she's a dog, bro. Appreciate the super chats, everybody. DJ Trom, I see you, bro. Yeah, sorry about the ads on YouTube, but you know what, bro? It's part of growing up. It's the best way I can put it. I mean, come on, man. Ain't nobody put out no ad content more than me, bro. I promise you that. Y'all know this already. Ain't nobody put content out for long or without ads than me. I was fucking whatever you want. I was just putting it on whatever. You know, so it's just growing up. That's all it is. Ain't no big deal. If they want to take them off, they could take them off. To be honest with you, I don't really care. You know, because I got like the sponsors and shit. So, you know, it's cool. It helps me out. But by no means am I sitting there watching the mailbox for that fucking check. I can promise you that. Spread quarters, River Parish.
Yo, Mayo, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going.
Recovering?
Oh man, it's been a rough one. You know, I slept a lot on the couch today, but
that was amazing.
It was incredible, man. It was electric.
Yeah, I mean, it was just really. I'm like, I can't imagine. This is so great. I mean, I always, just to be there, I could feel the energy just off of watching it. You know?
Yeah. I feel like, especially the main event when Poirier knocked Max down and went for the ghillie. I mean, that pop from the crowd.
You could feel it.
That's a UFC pop. You could
feel it.
Like if I'm Dana White, I'm sitting there and I hear that and I'm like, check, we definitely coming back here.
I think the people are shocked, like of our people, of how we are smart with sports and know everything and are into it and our passion. And I see people years after years in the Dome that never had been to the Dome before for a Saints game. And they had heard, it's a great place. And they're like, wow, the energy. It's just amazing. The fans know everything. And because they react. That reaction you could hear when he popped, he went like, I mean, you could just hear everybody explode right on point.
Couldn't even hear the fucking the fucking buzzer go off for the end of the round, dude. And here's the obvious thing. People down here, people in Louisiana, all over, we drank all day. We drank all day. Like dude, I'm not trying to sound like cool or whatever like that, but it was such a big event that I drank beer from fucking 11 a.m. until that shit ended at 1 a.m. Dude, the crowd was electric.
Hey, we go to the training table. We got Mardi Gras. We know how to pace. We know how to run. We know how to do it. That's why do you think primetime games in the city were always so crazy? Because you give us a Sunday night game and it's all Monday night and everybody's drinking all day. It's electric by the time you get there. So you're right. That had a factor.
Absolutely, man.
It was great. I'm like you. I'm more excited about this than I have been in a long time about the Saints and I think it's because there's so much volatility in it
and uncertainty. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's so much that you just don't know, but yet there is so much promise because it's a new staff, it's a positive base. But I was thinking about this. I think it is going to really be a true quarterback competition. I was watching Rattler show some videos of what he was. I mean, he looks good. He looks like he's really working hard. What if we get to a point where it's real close, and no matter if they give it to Sugar Rattler, but they can legitimately say that they look like they're not going to bring a veteran in. If they legitimately get to the point where they're like, we're good with these two guys. They play similar. If something happens to one, we don't need to change the playbook. And we got two guys on rookie contracts that we have faith in. That would be a win.
Yeah, so you're saying to where they just don't get a veteran quarterback, like to be on the bench? Well,
I'm saying that I think more and more that I'm not sure they're going to do it because I was listening to something.
I don't think they are either.
I think it's because it'll thwart them. I think that they think, let these guys do it and let the growing pains happen. But what I'm saying is, what if it's a real close race and they both look really good? And however they go, if they decide to go with Show because they guaranteed her and he's older or whatever, it doesn't matter. If they say, well, we're really confident in Rattler, and they can both play the same game, like the game plan for their capabilities. They both have good arms. Maybe Suggs is a little bit better than Rattler's, but Rattler can still sling it, and they can keep it if something were to happen because, the NFL, you never know. Something could happen. It could be out a couple games. Rattler comes in. Then you got two rookie contract quarterbacks that you have faith in. That's a good position to be in.
Well, I mean, we see it more than ever. I feel like we see it more than ever where your backup has to be serviceable. It's got to be a serviceable backup because more than ever, starting quarterbacks go down more than
Look
ever.
what happened to Lawrence. Look what happened to Trevor Lawrence last year, right? He runs on 8 yards. He dives for the first down. The guy makes a bad hit. I think it was a dirty hit. But you could be knocked out of the game with concussions in a minute.
You could be not even knocked out, but got hit in the head, and they'll take you out for the game. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's not bad, if you look like it's head-to-head, they're going to say, okay, you're out.
Right.
And so you've got to have – so if you have faith in a guy that can play the same way, the game plan's not going to change, and he's on a $3 million for 3-year contract, which Rattler is, I'm excited about that, both of them, because they both seem very mature, and they've both been on the interview circuit, and I've been impressed with every interview they've given. So I think that makes me, hey, and if they struggle, they're young. It's going to happen. But we won 5 games last year with, 7 were lost by Rattler, but he's going to be better than he was last year.
Well, he was playing with Uber drivers last year.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm kind of like, hey, if it struggles, it struggles. But what if they're both good? What if we lined up and we're like, man, we had a really good draft and we got 2 rookie contracts. We know we're coming up on $220 million in 2027. We'll be in a good spot.
We just got to see. We got to see how it all works out. But I feel you, man. I feel you for sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
All right, man.
All right, brother. Take care.
Later, bye.
I think this is the one year where you can't say that the division is ours. You can't. I mean, we've been saying that, but no, you really can't. You can't say that. Tampa has proven that they better than us. I mean, so you can't say that this year. We just got to see what happens. I know it sounds generic, but last year was miserable, bro. Spread quarters.
Hey, Chip. Hey, bro, you been catching these big old fishes or what?
Do what?
You like fishing, Mike?
Brother, I've been doing this for way too long for you to come cutting up on my show and me entertain that. Come on, brother. And this is an unfiltered show. Just call in and be yourself. Say whatever the fuck you want. But I just been doing this too long to, Spread quarters.
What's going on, brother?
Yo, what's happening?
Same old shit, man. Wanted to talk to you about the Saints for a second.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, dude. Ever since they started yelling for the flag, Devin, me and my dad, quit watching them.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's, I guess, for another day.
Right. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm wondering if you're looking for a good red bean spot. New Orleans Spirits over there on La Pauca, where my niece works. Recommended them for you. And one of my neighbors at a time at the local convenience store by my house about the Saints. We were talking about it, and she was saying we possibly have a chance this year to make it to the Super Bowl. So I told her, I said, you might be right.
So are you watching the Saints? Are you watching this? Can I give you my opinion on this real quick? I feel like everybody that said that. Yeah, I feel like everybody that said that they don't want to watch football no more because they kneeled for the flag or whatever. I feel like all them people watch football. I feel like y'all all watch football. I think y'all lying.
Yeah, I feel like it too, to be honest with you, brother. The last time I watched was when my uncle talked me into it, because I went to a game with him one time, and I was 20 at the time during COVID.
Okay. Yeah, so are you back watching football, or you just haven't watched football for 5 years?
5 years I haven't, sir. That's the truth.
That is insane. You have to be itching.
Yeah. I wish. Yeah, I started doing YouTube as well. Devin, it inspired me to start creating my own podcast on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So what you talking about on your podcast?
The guys, I'm talking about, technology, the latest and greatest shit.
Oh, technology, you said?
Yeah, technology, you name it, we talk about it. Life, etc. Yep, I had a good health care a couple of weeks, 41 days ago. And I ended up having to quit drinking, dude. So I ended up quitting that finally. I used to smoke. I was a heavy smoker with them Black and Mild cigars and shit.
Yeah, I used to smoke them. I got one in my fridge right now.
Come on.
Yeah.
There you go, brother.
Saving it for a good day. But get back on football, bro. It'll probably make you feel better, dude. Seriously.
Yeah, I definitely will, my brother.
Get back. Don't let politics get in the way of things that make you happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Get you. Yeah, you know. But definitely, Mayo. I will be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. on my Central Time.
All right, my brother. Well, look, take care of yourself, man.
Yes, sir. Definitely. If you'll be on the West Bank, go see my niece. Her name's Cora Curtis, and she's a waitress at NOLA Food and Spirits.
All right, I'll keep that in mind, man, for sure.
All right, my brother. Be safe.
All right, dude. You too. I never agreed with. I mean, I got to be honest. I never agreed with. You know, it's a lot of people on Facebook. I noticed they were saying that shit back, and I feel like it's been 10 years since people were doing the "I ain't watching football." They kneeled for the flag, and I just never believed them. I never believed that they weren't watching football. I never did. Not one of them. Spread quarters. I was late picking that up. And look, you know, I could tell he's from here, that previous caller, you know, and I wish him the best. But if there's another thing I wish him, man, is I wish him, like, don't let politics get in the way of things you love. That's just not the way to live. It's not, bro. You know, that's why I don't fuck with politics, to be honest with you, bro. Because they try to, like, intrude into, like, just, like, things that you would never expect that politics would be a part of. You know what I'm saying? And I refuse to live my life like that. I refuse to let anything that I don't even care about politics. Why would I let it get in the way of anything that I truly love, you know? And if you from down here, you love Saints football probably. So, I don't know, man. I always scratch my head on that one. Spread quarters.
What's up, man? It's Bayou Bread.
Bayou Bread, what's happening, dude?
Same old shit, man. Man, I enjoyed all your content this weekend, dude. I was following y'all all weekend, man. He was hyped. You did a damn good job, bro.
It was an amazing experience, dude. It's one I will never forget. Seriously.
I seen you interviewing all them cats, man. It looked like you asked some pretty good questions compared to what some of the other trash questions were from these other guys, you know what I mean?
And look, I met some good dudes that would end stuff, and yeah, I'm just different, you know, and I know that, right? I'm always gonna be different. I don't like sounding like other people, like what I'm asking and stuff like that. And so yeah, that's definitely a priority when I get into like an environment like that. But at the very minimum, bro, that was an amazing experience for the craft, bro. Just to work on the craft. I just made sure I asked everybody a question. The only person I didn't ask a question was Koplov because he don't speak English. So I went and took a piss when he got up there.
Right. But I mean, it just felt good to you know, I watched these news conferences and shit for all of the events throughout the year, but to have somebody asking a question when, you know, you actually from the same place as these people, man, you know, you're asking a question just makes you proud to be from Louisiana, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. And they come, like these media people, they come from all over the country and stuff. You know what I'm saying? There really wasn't like a whole lot of people from down here in there. There was only like me and maybe a couple other people, but no, it was just a crazy experience. The best way I could put it.
Right. Look, let's get to the Saints real quick. I'll tell you what I think and who I think needs to be the quarterback going into the season. Whoever can win a fucking game. I don't give a fuck if it's Spencer Rattler. I don't give a fuck if it's Tyler Shuck. I don't give a fuck if it's Jake Hayner. I don't give a fuck if they roll out whoever. Whoever can win the fucking games. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Compete, and get on the field. Whoever can win, play them. I don't give a fuck who they are. I don't give a fuck what they look like. I don't care what number they wearing. Just fucking play them.
I agree,
Just
bro.
win games.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I don't care what they do. I don't even care if they wear a helmet. Whatever they want to do, bro. If they can play quarterback, fucking get in there and let's do it.
If they can play quarterback and win games, don't give a fuck if they go out there in flip-flops in a baseball helmet. Just win the fucking game.
We finally getting to see how hard it is to find a quarterback that, you know, is secure at that position for Drew Brees. 14 years or whatever it was. This is so hard, man. This is a tough life, man. It really is.
So just think of what they say all the time. There's only 31 spots in the NFL to play quarterback, right? So you got to be one of 31, one of the 31 best quarterbacks in the league to play. So it's kind of hard to find that guy sometimes. We were spoiled from '06 until whatever year it was Drew left. Spoiled, right? I was there before Drew. I was there after Drew. So you see where the situation we're in now, right? It may not be. I don't know if it's as bad as it was before him, but it ain't much fucking better.
Yeah, and dude, you know, it was a long time before Drew. Like, I mean, bro, how many years? So Drew retired in what, 2000 at the 2020 season, right? So
right.
You know, we only on year number 4 or 5 of being in quarterback limbo, bro. We were in that for all in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? The early.
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
I remember motherfucking Tommy Kramer coming in from Minnesota and playing quarterback for the fucking Saints.
Yeah, fucking Danny Werfel. Kerry Collins was drunk and they let him play quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like all the Tollivers. You know, we really.
Both the Billy Joes.
Yeah, I mean, dude, what was your boy's name? Todd Bowman. Like, dude, we really went through it, bro. You know?
Dude, the only thing even comparable, and is not, I guess comparable, but you think of 2 quarterbacks as successful within our organization. One of them is Drew Brees, and the other one's Bobby Hebert. Outside of those guys, if you go back all the way to Archie Manning in the 70s, but who else?
No, bro, we could be
Aaron
in for
Brooks,
it. We could.
Aaron Brooks. I mean, Aaron Brooks won the first playoff game. I get it.
Absolutely. And he was he was a stable. Like, don't get me wrong. He was a middle of the pack starting quarterback, and he won the Saints' first ever playoff game. That's why when people bring up Aaron Brooks, I'm like, to me, man, Saints legend. I mean, we went all them years without winning a playoff game, bro. Think about that.
That's right.
And this dude did.
You got to put him in the mix.
Absolutely.
Won the first playoff game for the organization. Now,
him to Joe Horn fed families. He fed families. Him to Joe Horn for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Joe Horn was a beast too.
Yeah.
No doubt. But look, man, I'm gonna let you open the lineup, but I'll give you a quick top 5 Disney animated.
All right.
Number one for me is The Lion King. Number 2 is Finding Nemo. Number 3, I'll go old school with the Jungle Book, the old school Jungle Book, not that that bullshit they tried to feed us a couple years ago.
Oh yeah.
Right? And then you got to look at Aladdin. Right? A lot of people forget about Aladdin. Aladdin was a hell of a movie.
Yeah.
And then I throw in Toy Story, top 5, no doubt.
That's a good top 5. It's a good top 5.
I appreciate it, man. Hey, keep doing your thing, dude. Proud of you to what you did the UFC this weekend. And who that? And fuck the Falcons.
All right, who that, bro? Fuck them. All right, I'm gonna take I think that's it, because I'm seeing like the same numbers popping up. Yeah, we about to end it. Yo, I want to give a shout out to GNO Sports and New Orleans and Company. They the ones that gave me the opportunity. They the ones that gave me the opportunity to interview The Rock back in February. You know, I was sitting in the other room. I was on my recliner. I was smoking a joint and I was watching SmackDown, bro. I was literally I was probably an hour and a half away from going to bed. And I'm sitting there on my laptop watching SmackDown. I get an email from my girl, Amy. Shout out, Amy. And it was basically saying, you know, it was like this big flyer looking thing. And it said, you know, media passes to interview The Rock. And the first thing I'm thinking, I'm like, is this fucking spam? There's no way that I just got an email saying, hey, do you want to come interview The Rock? So I respond back. I say, hey, is this spam? And then Amy responds back and she's like, no, it's not. Can you get here in the next 30 minutes? I met you at the Super Bowl media convention. Shout out Matt Moscona, who gave me the credentials for that. You know, for the Super Bowl week media convention. I networked with so many people that week. I didn't even really put out like content or anything. I was just networking. And anyway, they got me in to interview The Rock, and then wound up getting me in to interview, do all the media for UFC. Really pushed for me. You know what I'm saying? Like when they talked to UFC and said, hey, this is the guy that we want to represent GNO Sports and New Orleans Company during this media week, you know, they pushed for me. I could have went in there and acted an ass or whatever. Could have been not cut out for it. You know, whatever. whatever. They pushed for me. So shout out to them for giving me that opportunity, because, you know, it's just another thing to check off the bucket list for me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like to do the most, bro. I like to make memories. I like to do shit I love. And this was definitely an example of it. UFC 318, being around all that. I mean, dude, look, bro, you know, I talk to every fighter. You know, guys I've been watching on TV since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Talk to every one of them. Really got to kind of like, you know, get personal with these dudes and find out different things outside of like just fighting and stuff like that. Like I'll tell you, you know, some of my favorite people, with the exception of like Dustin and all the Louisiana guys, Brendan, Paulo Costa was fucking amazing. You know, this guy was hilarious. Kevin Holland, he was fantastic. Max Holloway was a great conversation. You know, I asked Max Holloway, what was the moment like? What did it feel like? What like, is that the best a human can feel when you knock somebody out at UFC 300, when you knock Gaethje out at UFC 300 at the buzzer? Last second, is that the best experience a human can feel? And he said, yeah. He said, yeah, it's like, you know, it's like betting $100 on red and winning 10,000. You know, it's just, it was, and he said, times 1,000, you know, just got really relatable with people. Dude, all in all, bro, like just a huge success. So great for the city. So great for the state of Louisiana. You know, and y'all know how I am, bro. I love good things happening to this state. That's my favorite thing, bro. I love good things happening to the state of Louisiana. That's my favorite thing to see. Because we always the underdog. We always have been, you know, overlooked. And you know the story, bro, but it's starting to change. And, you know, it's more shit's starting to come down here, and we getting our chance to shine. And every time we get our chance, we shine, bro. We batting like 1,000 for shining when we get events like this. But all right, dude. About to be out of here. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in chat. Do me a favor, man. Drop thumbs up on the stream. You know, if you're enjoying your time, put a thumbs up on the stream. We about to be cooking come football season. And shout out to everybody who's been here for every show in the off season. We've talked about whatever for however many months. But we've been here every Sunday, 8 p.m. In this bitch. HTM Live. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to Blue Plate Mayo. Shout out to the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, make sure you call the Compman 504-838-8883 or go to www.compman.com and go get that generator. At least put in an inquiry about it. I'm pretty sure they got a landing page now. Hold the Mayo landing page, burkhartsad.com or acpromise.com. I got to make a video. Now I'm done with all this UFC shit. I got to make a video to put on there, to put on the page. But get you a generator, bro. $4 a day, $4 or $5 a day can get you a generator. Burkhardt, they'll work it out with you. Give them a call, 985-626-7741. I'm on IG. Hold the Mayo. Just put it in the search bar, whatever. I'm on IG. I'm on X. I'm on Twitter. YouTube right here. Sub to the YouTube. And I'm on Facebook with them crazy motherfuckers. And then Nola Boy, drop the Discord link. If you want to join the Game Pantry Discord, if you in the video games, you know, we got a trading card section in there. We talking stocks and whatever you into, it's probably in there in a category. And then we about to start the Mayo Dynasty, the NCAA Mayo Dynasty on EA College Football. We about to start that this week. It is full, so I don't know what you're going to do in there because it's a full league. But anyway, we got a lot of shit going on. Hey, dude said, great meeting you last night. You said I look like Dricus Duplessis, bro. I remember you. You do, motherfucker. You do, bro. That shit was crazy. Yeah, shout out to everybody I met over the weekend, man. Met so many people, bro. Met so many people. Really felt the love, man. And a shout out to the moderators in the chat. Renato and Nola Boy holding it down. I'm out of here, man. Y'all take care. Enjoy the week.